Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Lords of Magic, the Special Edition. And when last we left off, Lord Bradigan has a completed army at long last. Quite a few of the units within it are level 1, but over time, they'll get more experience and become a capable fighting force able of fending off nearly everything that is thrown at us. Apart from Balkoth. We're going to need a lot more units if we're going to take on Balkoth. Whoa. We have this unit of riders that are on their way to the City of Accord to hold it, just in case any marauders decide to try and take it. We currently have this wizard here.
My spells are yours to command.
That has one spell that is ours to command in combat, that is currently researching another. And we also have one hound that is busy exploring all the way over here, revealing what is beyond the fog of war. Let us end the turn because there's nothing we can do right now. We also have the Earth Lord here, who is holding the statue. My hope is that the Earth Lord will eventually, yep, the Earth Lord has left, and I hope that marauders will then take the statue so that I can then claim it and get the fame that you receive by holding a statue. There's not a lot we can do here.
I'm ready.
So let's have Lord Bradigan head over to this brewery that we really want to take because it's going to give us a lot of ale.
Mounted and ready.
That you are. We want you to move all the way over to here. One more turn and you'll be holding that for a very long time to come. And I want you to move. Ooh, there is a marauding party here. It's got some small imps and one unit of swordsmen. We definitely want to avoid you because chances are we won't last long against you. I think we're getting quite close to where fire calls home. Lots of desert, it would make sense. Don't think there's anything else we want to do? No? So let us end the turn, and that's fire stomping about round where the hound is. No combat though, that's good. You're going to gallop off into the distance. And everybody else is having their turns. No shenanigans from death that I know of. And we have 4 followers and an extra follower because of our most recent deeds, which is always good.
Whoa.
You're going to go into here. And I want you for now to allocate the followers to the magistrate, the one building that I didn't assign anyone to previously. When I said that we were done completely with allocating followers before, that wasn't true, because we have here, but I tend to leave this for last because of all the resources. Fame is something that you'll just naturally accumulate as you win battles. Still, getting +8 per turn, not too terrible. Let us get you moving. I want you to follow this path. This is definitely the Demesne of fire here. And finally, Lord Bradigan, over to the brewery. Long a source of good ale, this brewery fell to a band of brawny thugs many years ago. If we auto-calculate, there is a good chance that we're going to lose our level 1 units. So let us instead enter. Okay, everyone is in a long line. That is not fantastic. Our opponents are some level 1 goblin archers, some more level 1 goblin archers, some more level 1 goblin archers, some orcs, some wolf riders, and an ogre. The ogre is the true danger here. 18 attack, 38 health. Not too slow, but a little slower than the goblin archers, so you'll be getting into combat last. Right, I want to be very particular with how I deploy my units.
What is your bidding?
Your bidding is that you should be far, far away from the combat, because you're going to be in some bother if you are close by. I want you and you to move forward.
To the front!
And I want all of you
Ready, sir.
to move back.
Once.
I don't think these enemies are going to charge forward. They are not. We are stronger than them, but we should not take that strength for granted.
Ready!
You're level 1. I
the
don't
front.
want you to be at the front of this
Yes, sir.
melee.
Let's move!
I want you over
Ready,
here.
sir.
I
Incoming!
want you over here.
Ready, sir.
I
Right.
want you here.
I'm ready.
I want you
That
here.
is my fate.
I want all of these horsemen
Yes, my liege.
waiting to
Sire.
flank around.
Yes, my lord.
You go over there. It should be pretty easy for you to do that. The plan is that I want the wizard to start combat with a spell, and then have my ranged units whittle down their melee units, and then sweep around with my cavalry to finish off the archers. That's the plan. If it's actually going to end up that way is another matter. Okay, pause the game. Righteous Bolt here. The most dangerous opponent is definitely the ogre. So we'll fire off that bolt, and that will most certainly start off the combat, because they see a spell flying their way, and there it is, and they want to have at thee. Now you're going to move forward. Soon we're going to have, yep, some ranged combat. I want you to start shooting. We have a lot more ranged combatants than them. They're going to charge straight forward into the melee line with our most powerful warriors. Now, I want you to sweep around and attack the archers. We should be able to hold this line quite easily. Yep. Focus on that ogre, unless the ogre gets... Nope, the ogre has been taken out, and here comes the cavalry. Cavalry shouldn't have a problem here, and they did not. Aha! We have, however, lost a single of the horsemen. They are level 1 after all. There's also a... need you to move away. Otherwise, you're going to be in some bother. I want you to take out this archer there. And now you can have at thee. You just keep moving away. They're really intent on taking out that one. That does make sense. And you're really no good at taking out that archer there. That is because of the perspective. You're also not really good at taking care of that archer, though, or any of the archers, because of that bit of wall. Fortunately, our cavalry are here to take care of this one. One stab, and a slash of the sword, and we're victorious! Ha-ha! They have been defeated. That was 6 units, and we gained 13 fame and the Amulet of Indecision. That doesn't sound like something we're going to gain much advantage out of, but then again, it could be something that's good for all heroes, but really great for one particular kind. Good news! You'll receive 5 ale per turn so long as this brewery remains under your control. Let's have a look at this. Any champion gains +2 armor, +10 maximum hit points, and +1 luck. Okay, that's pretty good. Chaos wielders have a 10% chance to freeze stricken enemy in icy coffin. In capital or dungeon, victim freezes for 1 minute. Outside, victim is expelled from combat or caught in icy coffin. That is a really good thing for a Chaos champion. We don't have one of them. So for now, we're just going to give this to Lord Bradigan, whose armor is now a really impressive 13. Far better than our champion, and there isn't even a comparison to be made with our wizard. We didn't gain any spoils in the money variety, so we're just going to end our turn here. And I don't think I moved you, did I? No, I didn't. But that's okay. We have plenty of turns to move you. Chaos are still doing what Chaos does. Death are doing what Death does, which is sowing chaos and dissent. That should be what Chaos is doing, but Chaos aren't. Aha! Here is Fire's Great Temple, which hasn't yet been claimed. I thought they would have claimed it by now, but they have not. There are quite a few temples nearby that we could try and claim, namely the Earth one. We can't claim the Air one because that's already been claimed by Life. We could go and find the Earth temple. I believe it is over here, if memory serves. That would be where it is. We could actually go check that out. It would take 6 turns, however, to navigate that way. There's not much point in going to claim the Fire one. Fire are not especially on the best terms with us. But exploring down here is a pretty good idea anyway, and it's going to take a long while to get there, but worth doing. Let's actually zoom out a bit here and do it that way. Right, as for everyone else, you need to heal, and we could heal anywhere, but healing here is a good plan. We have you just sat there. So actually, we're good for now. Let's end the turn and have fire continue to explore their lands. I heard life there briefly. And one single unit of dwarven axe throwers just walking about. We could actually engage in diplomacy with you and try and claim that unit.
Mounted
Not
and
the
ready.
worst thing I could do. We need some resources to get this built, but not too many. We could try and negotiate for these. Let's see if we can. Greetings. I am from the court of Fifa, Lord of Earth. We have no quarrel with you. Perhaps our people can be friends. Let us parley. I'd like this unit, please. And I would like to give you in return some... actually a lot of these. Slightly improve our relationship. Yep, that worked just fine. Now they are ours. I'm not using the crystals right now,
Axes ready.
and I could do with the extra unit, so we'll have them go into the capital city and have another unit defending. You'd think I put lots of order people in there, but no, I'm just doing what I can with the opportunities presented to me. Let's have you go over here and find a tower. I really don't want to do anything with that tower right now. I think right now we're good. We need some more rest, so let's wait another turn. There are some very dangerous structures nearby that I'm very wary of going into. I want some marauding units to battle, actually, or a small death army to appear. That would be handy. We could also just go
Ready.
a long way away and go and see if we can have at thee with chaos. There is a barbarian arena there. The Lord is currently in the Level 0 library, though the Thieves Guild has been finished. I'm actually curious as to... it could take us 3 turns to get over to there. There is a large barrow there we could clear out either way, so you know what? Let's actually go for a bit of a exploration down here with my main army. Can't hurt. Well, actually, it really can hurt, because we may get attacked while we're away. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. Now, how's the Hound doing? Hound's fine. Hound's probably a little bit hot. But I want to just explore around here and see what we can uncover. Lots of greenery nearby, so we must be getting close to a new environment. You're busy studying, you're busy traveling. Let's go. It's turn 59, soon to be turn 60. I hear a Earth Force walking about. That is a warrior champion, a wizard, and a unit of, I think that's axe throwers? I think that is. Don't mind me. We're just walking down here right now. I want to have a look at this over here and see if the temple is there. It's not over here that it could be over there, though. It could be over there. Either way, we're pretty safe over here. We should actually think about getting another champion soon. Later. We're getting a lot of ale, which is really good. Ale's really good for making our melee. Ooh. Yeah, this is a bad place for us to explore right now. This scenery is synonymous with the faction of death. It's a good idea to know where they are, but it's a good chance this hound's not going to survive exploring this area. Still want to have a look, though. Still want to have... Ooh! We will leave you in our wake of desolation and despair. Really? You wish to have at thee? Okay, there is a group of level 1 goblin archers, an imp, and a mite. This might not have been the best decision you've ever made. At all.
I'm ready.
I think it's just time to send our
That is my
archers and our main melee combatants up to deal with you.
With pleasure.
This should not take long. You're moving forward? Okay. You are gone.
You want some of this?
You're gone. And you're about to be gone. Oh, you actually got into melee. You dealt a tiny amount of damage to one of my archers. And that's it. We gained some spoils. 5 gold. Not gonna say no. Also a tiny bit of experience, and I mean a tiny bit. They are very close to level 2. Very close indeed. Now we could make our way over to here. Let's do that. See how difficult this place is. The answer is this place is a level 4 large barrow. Peasants fear that an assortment of woodland creatures has taken up residence in this deep and ancient burial chamber, which is rumoured to contain an extensive network of tunnels. There's a good chance that this terrain isn't going to be well suited for us. Also, we are facing completely the wrong way for combat here. Now, where are the enemies? They're probably over here? Nope. The enemies are not here at all. So, let's just select everyone.
I'm ready.
And have them move over to the next location, which is
In the name of order.
down here. This could be a big mistake. Okay, we can move pretty quickly over this scenery. And that's nice. Also, look at how huge our army is. It's great to have a full army, just so that you have more people that can attack. The more people that can attack, of course, the more likely you are to... Ooh. Lord Bradigan there is standing and considering the situation. We are going the very, very long way around here. I imagine we cannot go all the way up to the top of this. Having as many units be able to gain experience as possible, I think, is really useful. The AI likes to have smaller armies, but smaller armies feel the loss of individual troops a lot more than a larger one does. And besides, once all these are level 5, this will be a hugely powerful force. It's a long way off gaining that level 5, but we're getting there. I wonder how they managed to get the horses all the way down those stairs. That is a question. That is a question. Nearly got everyone in. Lord Bradigan taking up the rear here, making sure they're not being followed. No, actually, it's this footman that's taking the rear, or rather just being very slow. And with you in there.
What's the plan?
Right, what is the plan? Okay, we have a bear. Well, we know what happens when we face bears. Bad things happen when we face bears. This is a unit of centaur swordsmen. This is a unit of centaur hunters. And centaur level 1, level 1. There is Hawkwing, a witch, level 4. And there are 2 bears. Okay, 2 bears.
Ready to fight.
You're a level, you're one of my better melee units. Where are you? You are there.
To the front.
I want you here.
Ready.
You can't go there. Okay. You can't go there.
Yes, sir.
I want you to move forward if you can.
Ready, sir.
And you to move forward if you can.
Ready.
I want you to move
Securing
over to
area.
here
Ready.
just to get out of
Securing
the
area.
way.
Ready. Mount up.
And you're probably gonna start fighting. We're gonna start fighting, that's for sure. Okay, combat is just starting because we are in shooting range. We want to take out the witch right now. Oh, they are fast. They are very fast. This might not end well for us. Fortunately, I don't think these centaur swordsmen are going to be too terrible. The bear, however, the bear might be a problem. I want all of my ranged units to take out that bear if it's possible. If it's possible. Now, we're actually holding off quite well here. If you would actually start fighting, that would be great. This unit needs some help. You can sweep around and try and fight. Lost one of our macemen. However, their front line has collapsed, and with that, our knights could sweep forward and get the victory. Ha-ha! More importantly, level ups all over the place, including level ups for our 2 other champions. I'm very glad to see these level ups for our horsemen. Plus, that's a level 4 unit of archers now. 26 spoils, 2 crystals, 5 ale, 3 gold. And we're just going to stay here for a little while and consider our future plans. What we need to do is we need to find where that temple is. How's our relationship with Earth? It's still neutral. It's still neutral. If only that was better. Also, our strength is still not that high, but it's slowly catching up. Not with you, though. Definitely not with you. And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to look for that temple and see if there's anything else here that we can clear out of, any dangers that we can clear out here. Probably not anymore, but it was still worth going to get that experience. The difference between a level 1 unit of knights and level 2 is quite substantial. A lot of experience is needed, though, to get to level 3. 623. Not as much as the amount needed for these crossbowmen to get to max level, which is level 5. 2,733. It's a long road ahead for those crossbowmen, but they're on the final stretch. And so, folks, I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you then. Later. Just imagine if we did manage to get these people on side. I would not mind having a second city, especially one that has a wall. Speaking of that wall, we may be about to get one, considering we have 150 gold. Huge amount of resources invested there, but it'll pay off. Later.